This is your Diamond Insight for tonight. Of Upnd Cadres relishing media infringement. We are disturbed by the events of 31st December 2022, in which suspected Cadres are reported to have stormed Kokoliko radio station in Chingola district, where they forced their way into the building and stopped a live program that featured Economic and Equity Party President Chilufya Tayali, and a similar incident occurred on another radio station in Mufulira district. What bothers us is the growing intolerance among Upnd Cadres that repeatedly defy President Hakainde Hichilema's call for media freedom. But even on the eve of New Year, when Zambians were in a celebratory mood, a group clad in Upnd attire was seen mobile phone footage intimidating journalists in Mufulira. This is not the first time that cadres from the ruling party have committed arbitrary acts against the press, and radio stations being the worst affected, in which cadres that appear to work under instruction from some higher authority disregard democratic tenets once championed while it was in the opposition. Over 14 months ago, it was the UPND's arch rivals in the patriotic front that caused mayhem, and besides infesting bus stations and markets, attacks on the media were one of the reasons 2.8 million voters swung to the side of the current regime that promised a heaven of peace for Zambians. We ask the UPND, is it not the same Kokoliko radio station and other media houses that gave a platform when it was repeatedly harassed by its rivals now in the opposition? What has happened to democracy the ruling party claims to uphold when its members kept trailing an opponent on different radio stations? Can the UPND leadership from Chingola and Mufulira districts and the entire Copperbelt province claim it was not aware of the incidents? In our right to give fair comment and space of any citizen, regardless of political affiliation, was not right that Mr. Chilufya Tayali is given the right to share his views on a media platform of his choice. If aggrieved with that, the opposition party president said it was going to be more civil if the Cadres used the same procedure used by the EPP leader to counter his comments on air. We say this because the habit of disrupting programs on air is not only a direct attack on media freedom, but also on Zambians who have the right to divergent views made on the political arena. Journalists must be left to operate in a safe space that the New Dawn administration claims to have restored after the PF lost power on August 12, 2021. We demand appropriate action to be taken on the cadres that stormed Kokoliko radio station and other media houses to stop the resurfacing of unbecoming cadreism that cost the PF dearly.